Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Sean coming at you from High Level. I cannot tell you how ecstatic I am to announce a brand new feature for the workflows. That's right, goals are here. So let's take a look at what that means. And in addition to that, we have the multiple if-else branches. That's right, we got a 2-for-1 special on workflows today. So first, let's jump into goals. Let's look at goals and try to understand what they are, just so that we're on the same page together. So be right back. Okay, so if you go into a workflow like this and you want to add a goal, it's pretty simple. You just hit this plus icon and then you type the word goal, of course. Now it says a goal event. Now, really, if you want to think about a goal, I just got a great description from a customer. He said, goals are basically like superheroes. They have this superpower to be able to jump from one place to another when something happens. So it's a pretty awesome feature. And if we take a look at it, let's kind of walk through how this works. So first and foremost, when you add the goal, the next thing you want to do is select the type of goal. So in our case, we've started with a received an email event or a click to trigger link. And when this happens, so let's say, for example, click to trigger link. So in here, you could say, okay, if they have clicked on the My Booking trigger link, what I want to do is X, right? So if the contact reaches this goal without meeting its condition, what do we want to do? So first things first, if they click the trigger link, they're going to jump right here to our goal that we just added, right? So I'm basically going to, if I'm 10 steps up or 100 steps up or 2 steps up, I'm going to jump all those and I'm jumping right down to the goal. That's the first thing to know. Then once I hit the goal, now what do we want to do, right? It says if the contact reaches the goal, we could either end the workflow, we could continue anyways, right? Or we could wait until the goal is met. So the idea is this is if we're reaching the goal without that action having taken place. So I'm just proceeding down, I hit this goal step. Now what do you want me to do, right? So the trigger link was never clicked in this case. Should I end? Should I keep going? Or should I just sit here and wait until it happens, right? So these are your 3 options for any of the goals. If I get to that goal step without having actually performed the action. So just a heads up on that. So these are pretty self-explanatory. And obviously from the goal, the type of goal situation, we'll continue to expand that list. So don't sweat that. So that's goals. That's sort of step 1. Awesome job of the workflow team. So now next up, let's talk about the multiple if-else branches. And lucky for me, I've got a pretty cool little visual here. So think about it like this. Right now, if you're doing if-elses in the workflow, you're going to get to situations like this. Hey, if a condition matches field A, and the answer is yes, go left. And then if not, then go to here. Okay, now does it match B? If yes, go here. If not, go here. If it matches C, if yes, go here. If not, go there, right? Like you can see this big tree structure is what we call this being drawn out. But now because of the multiple if else, check out what you can do. Boom, right there. Same concept, all together, nice line. If A go here, if B go here, if C go there, and if none go there, right? So it makes things dramatically easier to do. And it's a huge simplification to the whole process. So huge hats off to the team for doing that and getting that done. And let's take a look here as well so you can just see how this all works. So where you're going to go set this up, you can just sort of see here that you're able to add branches to the if-else conditioner or the if conditional that's there today. It's very simple, and then this sort of just allows you to sit there and obviously build the same conditions you could before, but now you can build multiple. So a lot simpler way to run through this, a lot easier for you to build these workflows. Oh, wrong screenshot. So those are 2 massive updates to the workflow builder today. Huge hats off to the team. We've got help docs for all of this that I'll drop in there. And as usual, if you have any questions, let us know. But just thrilled to be able to bring this to you and super proud of the team for making it happen. So on that note, I hope all of you are having an awesome start to your week, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.